Good morning, my friends. Dena had made a video about what everybody can do, what you can do and what I can do to look after this beautiful place, Mother Earth, what we can do to be good to it so that we can stay here.
Hi everyone, welcome to my portion in this video. I will be talking about things you can do to be more sustainable and products that will substitute your daily items. That'll just be better for the planet, cheaper for you too, save you a lot of money, and yeah. So I have made a list on my phone for the things so I don't forget anything. It looks like a lot, but I'll be really quick and summarize everything, so it should be okay. So the first thing that I have on my list is a reusable bag. I don't have one around me right now, but basically you can get like a little tote bag from any store. I'm sure everyone sells them. I know Marshall's sells them for 99 cents. They're so much cheaper, and they reduce the plastic waste that you give out every time you use a plastic shopping bag. And I know in a lot of, at least states, they're now starting to charge for the plastic shopping bags like 10 cents a piece, and yeah, it might not seem a lot, but it adds up. 10 cents if you go shopping every week, it's 40 cents every month. 40 cents every month would add up to being $4.80, I think, around there. And it's like, okay, but do you really need those plastic bags? Does the earth really need those plastic bags? No, you don't. Just get a reusable one and put your stuff in it, put it back in the car, and it's ready for the next trip. You don't have to spend that 10 cents. Simple. So the next thing is a reusable bottle, like a little reusable water bottle or a coffee cup, because I know that people will go to stores like Starbucks and coffee shops in general, and they give out the little plastic cups if you get a cold drink and a paper cup if you get a warm drink. However, there's still the plastic lid, and the inside is waxed, which is basically just another plastic product. So just get a reusable one. Starbucks, I know, sells hot and cold cups for $4 or $5, and just a normal water bottle you can get for under 10. They're not that expensive, and reduces the plastic, reduces the amount of money you have to buy on water bottles when you buy those little plastic water bottles. Most of the time those water bottles, they're not anything special, they're just tap water bottled. It's not gone through some fancy filtration process. It's just tap water put in a bottle and a label put on it. It's nothing super amazing. The third thing is aluminum cans. They're not better than plastic as we have assumed in the past. If I can find it, and if I send it to the Nomadic Dane, there should be a video somewhere on the screen. Basically this person has this aluminum can, and they scrape off the outside, the labeling and everything, and then they put it in drain cleaner, I think it is, and then it reveals a thin film of plastic actually inside of the can, which, it's amazing. I mean, they label it as an aluminum can, but they have to put that plastic in there so it doesn't taste metally. It doesn't taste like metal when you're drinking it. So who would have thought? Number four and number 5 kind of tied together. They're plant something and a birdhouse, actually. Planting something, like planting a flower, just little tree sap. It encourages more bees and other things like that to come to your area, which might not seem good, but bees, they're going extinct. I mean, they're better for the environment, and we need those honeybees. And not only does it increase the honeybee population, not increase it, but it helps with it, but it also produces more oxygen, which we're also running out of because of climate change, because the coral reefs are dying, and the coral reefs are most of our oxygen. So the trees, deforestation is also a problem. And then 5, birdhouse. Like I said, it ties in. It just improves the population of wildlife in your garden. I mean, who wouldn't want to look out the window and see beautiful birds? It's just something that is easy and it benefits everyone. Number 6 and 7 also kind of tie together with the reusable bag and bottle. Number 6 is straws. You don't really need them. I mean, I used to put up the excuse of, I have sensitive teeth, the cold hurts my teeth. Ask for your drink without ice. It's no longer cold. It's going to be cold enough to where it's not a warm drink, but it's not going to hurt your teeth, or just deal with it. I mean, it's just a straw, said 8 million people. It's not just a straw, it's a piece of plastic that you're polluting the oceans with. Is that really what you want on your conscience? That you killed that many animals and sea life? Number 7, Tupperware. Glass boxes instead of Ziploc bags. If you're packing a lunch for school or work, use Tupperware instead of plastic Ziplocs. It's more convenient, it saves you money because it's just a one-time purchase. It's not wasteful. And if you do still need Ziplocs for something, wash them out and reuse them. There's a lot of things you can reuse that they're just claimed to be single-use products. Beeswax instead of plastic or parchment paper, which beeswax, I'll try to come up with some pictures, but it's basically like a replacement parchment paper. It'll show up. It's really cute actually, and it's not plastic, and it's reusable. So instead of using parchment paper, you can buy this stuff and it works just as good, and it wraps your food. I know a lot of van lifers use this instead of plastic wrap and stuff like that. It's really cheap. If it's, this is a 4-pack and it's $14. I mean, it's reusable. So fast fashion isn't good. This is something I think everyone is guilty of. Not everyone, almost everyone is guilty of. But it's going into a store like H&M, Forever 21, all those stores, they are fast fashion. They made in China. I mean, they don't really last that long, I guess. Thrifting, try that. It's a good substitution. And if you don't have any good thrift stores, do you really need to be shopping every month? I mean, you don't need new clothes every single month. It's not something that you just, I need a new pair of pants every single month. No, just use the ones in your closet, the ones that you bought last month. How about that? They're not broken, they don't have holes in them, you're just not wanting to wear them. And number 10 is local and bulk. There's not any bulk stores in my area, I don't think, but local. Support your local farmers. I mean, their products are not sprayed with pesticides and all these bad things, I don't think. And bulk products, you can use glass mason jars. and go to the bulk section of any store. There might be one here, I think. Yeah, there's one here. Go to the bulk section and bring like a little mason jar, and then just fill it up with what you need from the bulk section. It's better than buying like a plastic box of the spices you need, or a plastic bottle or whatever. There's bulk section. It's just as good, organic, better for your body. Number 11 and number 12 go together as well. Number 11 is go for a walk. I mean, if the store is not that far away from you, why do you have to drive to it? Just walk to it. And then 12, if the store is far away and you have the option of public transport, like a train or a bus or something like that, do public transport. It reduces the amount of carbon footprint in the fossil fuels. 13, washable napkins. Bet not a lot of people knew about these, but basically they have them in restaurants, those cloth napkins, paper towels, not paper, they're cloth, so you can reuse them again. I usually just wash my face with water after I eat my meal because I don't like using paper towels. Number 15, I already went over that. 16, shorter showers. Basically reduces the amount of water you use, and it's it just reduces the amount of water. Number 17, pulling out the plug. Basically it means that you reduce the amount of electricity you use. So if you have a phone charger plugged into the wall right now and it's not being used, there's still power going through that cord and you're still wasting electricity. So unplug it if you're not using it. Number 18 is the last thing on my list. There should be a picture somewhere inserted on the screen somewhere. It's a recycling list because not all plastics are as easy to recycle as others. There's PET, which is used for soft drink bottles, food packaging, and it's used to make more PET products, this is the plastic one. You can see on the bottle, whatever plastic there should be a little sign that's like a recycling sign. There's pictures here of the thing, so it's easy to recycle. It goes into other products that use the same thing. And then there's HDPE, which is plastic too, and it's used in milk cartons, cleaning products, yogurt pots, and soap dispensers. And it's easy to recycle as well. It goes into garden furniture, pipes, and more milk cartons. There's plastic free, which is PVC. It is difficult to recycle, which means that it's not something that's just like put it in the machine and go. It's something that's going to be harder to recycle and require more machinery and work to recycle, and it goes into more PVC products. PVC products are basically pipe fittings, window fittings, thermal insulation, and car parts. Plastic 4, low density polyethylene. I don't think I said that right, and I don't know why I said that instead of just LDPE. It's food bags, shopping bags, magazine wrappings, and it is manageable, which means it's not easy to recycle, but they can still do it. Some of my solutions will fix this. And it is bin liners, plastic furniture, and floor tiles, which is what it goes into. There's plastic 5, polypropylene. It is margarine to tubs, can't speak, which is like butter tubs, microwave meal trays, like the, I don't know the companies, but yeah. Fibers for filaments for carpet, wall covers, and vehicle upholstery. It goes into clothing fibers, food containers, and speed humps. Speed humps. It is easy to recycle. And then there's PS, which is in some yogurt pots. It's in takeaway boxes, plastic cutlery, protective packaging, and insulation. And it goes into more packaging, and it's difficult to recycle. So those takeaway boxes, those carry-out boxes, don't. And then there's plastic 7, which is the worst. It's, I don't even, it is used in other forms of plastic, including composites, solid bags, and crisp packets, like chip bags, and it goes into the landfill. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my portion of this climate change video. I really hope that some of my tips helped you guys figure out ways to be more sustainable and ways to just help the planet more. I'm not saying do all of these. I'm saying do what you can. Anything helps. Like, we're in a crisis, and there's only one way to stop it, and that's for all of us to wake up and realize we're the reason this is happening. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this video. You guys take care, and thank you for watching. And remember, life is good. Bye bye.